So we do have a call to the bullpen. It is brought to you by IBEW. Rice down 3-2, but they got the bases loaded with one out in the bottom of the fourth. Pitching change coming up after this. This is Rice University baseball from Learfield.
The lights, the sounds, the cameras, the electricity. If you can feel it, hear it, see it, chances are an IBEW electrician built it. The members of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Local 716 built the things that make Rice University and Houston great. When your next construction project needs to be on time and on budget, hire the electricians that light up Rice University. Learn more at IBEW716.net.
We interrupt your top 40 hits to issue this alert from the Karbach Brewing Company. In our efforts to brew our distinct and popular Hopadillo IPA, we have unwittingly created a monster. A monster with an insatiable thirst. A monster that will not stop until it gets what it wants. An ice-cold Hopadillo IPA. Just like the one I'm holding in my hand. Bold, flavorful, dry-hopped, irresistible. Go, sweet Mary! Hopadillo. Find it before it finds you. Bravely brewed in Texas by the Karbach Brewing Company.
Big trip on the horizon? Before you depart, you gotta park. The Parking Spot is a simpler, easier way to navigate airport parking, and you can save when you book online. You're guaranteed a spot, and we even pick you up at your trunk in our yellow and black spotted shuttles and take you straight to the terminal. Parking and saving come full circle at the Parking Spot. The Parking Spot, proud sponsor of Rice University. Visit theparkingspot.com to reserve your spot today.
Call to the bullpen here, brought to you by IBEW. We're in the home half of the fourth. Rice has the bases loaded and one out, and they trail by the score of 3-2 to UAB. And for the first time in this series, we see Thomas Ballard for UAB. He's a 6'2", 190 freshman from Madison, Alabama. Played high school ball at Bob Jones High School. So far this season, he's pitched in 12 1/3 innings. His longest outing was 3 2/3 against Northwestern. 4 runs, 3 earned on 9 hits, 8 walks, and 9 strikeouts. So Ballard is now in for Eau Claire. And Ballard will face the top of the order here for Rice and Drew Woodcocks. Bases loaded. Rice down 1. First pitch. Woodcocks into left, down, a base hit. Rydell scores. We're tied at 3. RBI single with 1 out for Drew Woodcocks. Everybody else moves up a base. Gallo to third, Long to second. Brand new ball game. Guy Garibay to the plate. Very dangerous now here if you're UAB. Garibay, Bowman, Smigelski. Guy had a walk in the third. They're loaded for Rice. Gallup with third, Long at second, Woodcocks at first. First pitch to Guy. This is deep to left center field. Buggs running back, brings it down, out number 2. Tagging from third is Gallo. He scores, and Rice has retaken the lead. Or taken the lead, I should say, for the first time today. It's 4-3. Sack fly, RBI for Garibay. 2 men out. Long tagged up from second. He's now at third base. Woodcocks remains at first. Austin Bowman is the 9th hitter this inning. So the Owls have the lead for the first time today. Pitch number 1, a strike. It's 0-1. Austin's 0 for 2. Pair of strikeouts, but he was facing Tyler Eau Claire at the time. Here's the 0-1. Popped up, shallow right. Floyd being waved off by Mullins, the second baseman, Makes the catch. That's the inning. But everyone came to the plate for Rice, and they now have the lead. 4 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Bottom of the 5th. Rice has already trailed once today, came back, took the lead. They trail now again 5-4 as we start the home half of the 5th. First pitch to Aaron Smigelski is a strike. 0-1. Smigelski followed by Becker and Rydell. They see Thomas Ballard. Pitch called a strike, 0-2. Final line on Roel Garcia today. 4 innings, 5 runs, all earned on 8 hits. 3 walks, threw a wild pitch, hit a guy. 0-2, missing down, 1-2. First runs of the game came in the top of the 3rd. UAB with a 3 spot. Rice answered in the bottom of the 4th with 4. And UAB put up 2 before Garcia left. Brandon Deskins came in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Off speed 79. Strike 3 called. And Smigelski strikes out, I believe, for the first time in this series. No, he struck out once last night. For Ballard, that's his first strikeout today. Nathan Becker has a couple of walks. Second consecutive left-handed batter. Ball 1 taken. We're with you tomorrow at 11:50 in the a.m. First pitch at noon or shortly thereafter. Strike call, 1-1. Don't forget the Rice men tonight versus Ohio. Methodist pregame show with JP at 6:15. Ground ball finds the side of the right and in for a hit. Between first and second base, Becker's aboard. Represents the tying run. That's squirted through the right side of the infield. Brings up Rydell. Reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd, scored in the 4th, also registered a single. One on, 1 out, bottom 5. Rice down a run. Set by Ballard, the righty. Here's the pitch. And missing below the knees for ball 1. Still no clouds in the sky. I think that's supposed to change tomorrow, though. 1-0, blasted to right center. Boggs to his left, now playing this more in center. Pulls it in, out number 2. Becker stranded at first. Connor Walsh is coming up now for the Owls. Puckett, Buggs, and Floyd in the outfield. Willoughby, Golda, Mullins, Sears in the infield. From 3rd to 1st, Ballard is the pitcher, and he throws a ball here to Walsh. Keel making the start behind the plate today. Came on in relief yesterday as a pinch hitter. 1-0, a strike call, 1-1. Check the out-of-town scoreboard here in a second. 1-1, strike. 1-2. Bottom of the 5th, Charlotte leads Western Kentucky 3-1. Bottom of the 6th, FAU leading Southern Miss 4-3 in Mississippi. 1-2, almost grazed the jersey inside. 2-2. Top of the 5th in San Antonio. Louisiana Tech trailing UTSA 3-1. And in the top of the 3rd, Middle Tennessee is up 1-0 on Old Dominion. That game being played in Murfreesboro. 2-2. Downstairs, ball 3. Now a full count on Walsh. Tying runner is at first. It's Nathan Becker, 2 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Set by Ballard. And the pitch on the way. Runner goes, swung on and finds left side, a base hit. Becker to second. And Walsh with a 2-out single. And the Owls have a bit of a 2-out rally going here. Pierce Gallo has already an RBI today and a run scored. 5-4. Rice trails by a run. Tying runs in scoring position now in the form of Becker. Set by Ballard, the righty. First pitch. A little bit high and then some. Ball 1. Marshall and FIU tonight at 6 o'clock. And not, as the NCAA website presently has, at midnight Eastern Time. Strike call 1-1. That would be an interesting experience, playing a baseball game that starts at midnight. 1-1 on Gallo. Swings. Grounder left side and past goal to the shortstop. Becker rounding third and scoring. We're tied again. Knotted up at 5. Another RBI single for Pierce Gallo, his second in as many plate appearances. The leading run, Connor Walsh, is now at third. Justin Long coming to the bat. Long was hit by a pitch in the 4th, struck out in the 3rd. We're going back and forth here. Tied at 5. Leading run is at 3rd. First pitch almost bounced away from Keel. Able to find it about a foot behind him. One ball, no strikes. Rice at 5-13, but they won yesterday against UAB. 8-7, a strike, 1-1. Rice bullpen, a little bit active. Nothing going on the UAB side right now. 1-1, foul tipped in the glove of Keel for a swinging strike. It's now 1-2. Rice with a run on 3 hits this inning. Ballard comes set. Strike 3 called. That's the inning. It's Ballard's second strikeout. But Rice has tied the game. A run on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left. We played 5, and we're tied at 5 between Rice and UAB. Rice University baseball continues after this 1-minute timeout from Learfield. Bottom of inning number 6. Top of the order for Rice. They trail UAB 8-5. Jason Metka with you at Reckling Park. First pitch from Thomas Ballard, missing ball 1. Woodcocks, Garibay, and Bowman here in the home half of inning number 6. 1-0 popped up right center field, carrying well. Boggs towards the wall, and he misplayed it. Was worried about the wall. Don't blame him. Woodcocks with a leadoff triple. That is Drew's first triple this season. Leadoff man aboard. Comes Guy Garibay. Guy with a walk, couple flyouts. Rice down by 3, 8-5. Perhaps the tide is turning yet again. We've had plenty of ebbs and flows here today. Big swing and a miss from Garibay. He was wanting all of that and then some. Nothing in one. Three nothing UAB, and then Rice took the lead. UAB has added a few more. Rice added one in the bottom of the fifth, but UAB with that 3 spot in the 6th. As another Blazer is warming up at the pen. That's Jonas Smith. Perhaps we see him here in the 6th. As Garibay sends this into center. Bugs came in, made the catch, tagging from third and scoring is Woodcocks. And the Owls are within 2 now. It's 8-6. Sack fly, RBI for Garibay. That's his second one. Bases empty, 1 out. Rice down 2 now. Austin Bullman stepping up. He's had a tough day at the plate today. 0 for 3. Official attendance is in. 1,985. It's close at 2,000. But I overbid, so I guess I lost. Strike 1 to Bullman. What a shame. Was off by 15 bucks. 0-1. Missing for ball 1. One and one on Bowman. 8-6 is the lead now. UAB still has it. 1-1, fastball away. Two one. Fastball taken for a strike at 90. 2-2 on Bowman. Series concludes tomorrow. First pitch set for noon. Parker Smith receiving the nod for Rice. Brooks Walton for UAB. 2-2, Sky to right. Floyd to his right a little bit. Finds the trajectory. Makes the catch. Out number 2. Base is empty. 2 out. Aaron Smigelski to the plate now for the Owls. Rice Owls baseball today brought to you by Fuddruckers. They have the world's greatest hamburgers. Whether your crave is grilled cheese, crispy bacon, 3 cheese, or all the above, we got you. Our produce and homemade buns are always fresh and delicious. Come by and create your crave today at Fuddruckers, the home of the Jose Cruz Jr. Show. Returns on the 29th. Smigelski hits this to center. Bug settles under it. That's the inning. But Rice does score a run. Leadoff triple from Drew Woodcocks. He later scored on the sac fly from Garibay. A run on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. 6 out of 9 are in the books. UAB leads by 2 on Rice. Score is 8-6. Back with the 7th. Nathan Becker leading off the home half of the second as Rice trails by 2 to UAB. 8-6. Jason Metko with you today. In for J.P. Heath. Couple hours away from men's hoops from the CBI tournament. Becker swings on the first pitch, down in front of Floyd, a base hit to lead off the home half of the 7th. It's Nathan's second hit today. So the tie and run to the plate now. Jack Rydell. Thomas Ballard remains out there for UAB, the second pitcher used today by the Blazers. Their starting pitcher today, Tyler O'Clair, went 3 1/3. First pitch, high pop-up, left center field. And an easy play for Puckett once he slows down. Out number 1. Becker remains at first. Fishing in the dark being played. That must mean that Connor Walsh is coming up. Forgot who sung that song. Or is it sang? It's not Rascal Flatts, is it? No, it's the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. That's right. Ball 1 to Walsh. I think that's the one song I know from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. 1-0 outside, 2-0. Ballard has pitched 3 innings so far. Two and 0. Pitch. Taken. 3-0. Strike call, 3-1. Meanwhile, for Rice, they started with Roel Garcia, who went 4 innings. Brandon Deskins has gone 2 today. Big, violent swing from Walsh, 3-2. And Reed Gallant has pitched an inning. 3-2 is the count on Walsh, representing the tying run. Becker off of first. Pitch on the way. Did it graze the jersey? Well, doesn't matter. Ball 4 anyway. Tyne runs aboard. Pierce Gallows up. Pierce has an RBI single today to go along with a regular single. Yeah, an RBI single is like a double single. 8-6 advantage right now for UAB, and this is going to be all she wrote for Ballard. As Casey Dunn is coming out. Have a pitching change here. Call to the bullpen brought to you by IBEW. 8-6 lead for UAB, but Rice has 2 runners on and 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. We're back with the change for you. After this, this is Rice University Baseball from Learfield.